In the headlines, the review of Dominica's laws now complete, calls for the reorientation of the primary healthcare system, and 13 recorded murders for the year so far. I am Andrea Louis with the Channel 5 News, back with the details after this.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. We're in this together. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
Thank you for staying with us. First up, the 2017 revised edition of Dominica's laws has been completed. Legal advisor Ray Harris says the revision of the laws had met a few setbacks, including the passage of Hurricane Maria. However, if all goes according to plan, the revised edition of the country's laws should arrive on island early next month.
Although we managed to complete the revised edition, we were confronted with the bizarre events heralded by COVID-19 pandemic, which also has affected the speed with which we would have received copies of the revised edition in Dominica, and by extension the speed with which the 2017 revised edition could have been brought into operation. We now expect the revised laws to be landed in Dominica by December 7th, 2020. Because the truth of the matter, even shipping, remember, has been totally gone off queue in the world.
Minister for National Security and Home Affairs Rayburn Blackmore says this law revision program was very important for the country.
What we have had over the years is that you have the government, not only the Labour Party administration, but preceding administration, passed a number of subsidiary laws, as well as parent laws. But they're loosely all over the place. They're not consolidated. So what this program allows is to actually consolidate all those pieces of loose amendments and to put them together to make it much easier for people to access.
Legal advisor Ray Harris says there are 3 laws which will determine when the revised laws can come into operation.
Namely, the Law Revision Inclusion of Authorized Pages Order 2019, the Law Revision Omitted Acts Order 2019, and the Law Revision Miscellaneous Amendments Act 2020. The 3 relevant commencement date orders have already been prepared and will be gazetted when Cabinet decides on the appropriate date to bring the laws into operation. Thereafter, the Law Commission Office will deal with the distribution and sale of the 2017 revised edition of the laws. The Law Commission Office has also been working on a 3-year first law revision supplement in collaboration with Blackwall Publishing, so as to bring the laws up to 2020.
Dominica's last law revision was done in 1990. In more top stories, calls for the reorientation of the primary healthcare system to better tackle the issue of chronic non-communicable diseases. Coordinator of the Health Promotion Unit, Mignon Rule Shillingford, made the remarks while speaking on the Anupale program of Prime Minister Skerrit Sunday night. Nurse Rule Shillingford says a change in operations at the primary healthcare level will go hand in hand with the changing times and the demands of the public.
For one, to change the mindset of what the health center is supposed to be, it needs to be changed to a wellness center. We do not want, if we speak prevention, we do not want people coming to the health center only when they are ill PM. We want them to come when they are well. We want them to come as a family. So when you go to the health center, you, your wife, and the children go at the same time. We would like the health centers to be a one-stop center. So when I come to see doctor and I come to get my medication, if doctor identifies that I need to see a nutritionist, I go to the nutritionist. If I have a foot issue, I go to the podiatrist. If I need to have a meal plan or to plan a strategy, there's a health educator there to give me that information.
The suggested reorientation of the primary health care does not only look at an expanded scope of available services, but also as an adjustment in the opening hours to accommodate more people.
It also means possibly changing the times as which the health center operates. So for instance, you go to the health center and by 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, the clinics are done. There are persons who work in the day and may want to have an evening, or for instance, our men, they do not like accessing health center within the week. You may have to have a special clinic on a Saturday, to accommodate them. So all of this is part of reorienting the health services, taking it to them, changing the times and the way we do things, and that way I think we can empower our population better.
In other developments, Dominica has reclassified St. Lucia to the high-risk category within the CARICOM travel bubble. The COVID-19 country risk classification sees countries within the CARICOM travel bubble being classified as low, medium, or high risk. According to the Discover Dominica Authority, the reclassification means that travelers from St. Lucia must submit the online health screening form, must submit a negative PCR test with swabs taken between 24 and 72 hours of arrival into Dominica, and must submit to a quarantine period of up to 7 days. The traveler is also required to have a PCR test taken on day 5 after arrival. Those traveling from St. Lucia can choose to spend their quarantine period in a government facility or in a safe-in-nature certified property. On Sunday, 22nd November, St. Lucia recorded 16 new cases of COVID-19, bringing its total number of diagnosed cases to 220. St. Lucia also recorded its second COVID-19 death on 10th November. The Discover Dominica Authority continues to work with health officials to ensure the safety of visitors to the island, and Senior Environmental Health Officer Kalma Louis urged property owners who are certified to adhere to the rules of the action plan for the safe-in-nature managed experience.
The department has been working in collaboration with the Discover Dominica Authority in reviewing of COVID-19 action plans and conducting initial assessments of accommodations for certification. With the introduction of Safe in Nature, we now form a part of the monitoring committee who is tasked with ensuring the health and safety protocols developed by the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Tourism are adhered to. To date, there are 61 COVID certified accommodations, 23 managed experience accommodations, 2 tour operators, and 3 water sports certified in the Safe in Nature initiative. Failure to comply with the protocols can result in the revocation of the certificates. We are therefore appealing to management to adhere to the protocols and measures outlined in your action plans.
You are watching the Channel 5 News. Stay tuned for more after the break.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD. All for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid. But there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. We're in this together. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
Welcome back. 13 reported homicides for the year so far. That's according to Acting Chief of Police Lincoln Corbett. Corbett says the use of firearms in these homicides is of grave concern to the police.
The crimes that are of major concern to us in Dominica are murder, sexual offenses, burglaries, robberies, and taking conveyance. So far, for the year, this year, 2020, we have recorded 13 murders. I must report that from these 13 murders, we have solved 9 of those cases. Of concern to us, however, is the use of firearms in committing those crimes. And we've noticed that most of the murders that were committed in 2020 and before that involve the use of firearms. We will continue to review our crime strategies in an effort to reduce the number of crimes on the island.
With approximately 6 weeks left in the year, Corbett is appealing to the public for help in solving these and other major crimes.
In order to be successful in the fight against crime, particularly in solving the heinous crime of murder, we need the help of everyone. Therefore, anyone with information that can lead to the resolution of this crime are asked to contact the nearest police station or call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-8477 or 1-800-4468.
In 2019, there was a total of 10 reported murders compared to 11 such incidents in 2018. And an appeal to financial institutions to help young entrepreneurs develop their businesses. Minister for Blue and Green Economy, Fidel Grant, says the support of financial institutions plays a significant role in how successful an enterprise can become.
I would like to urge the commercial banks, more so the credit union with rural branches, to continue to create packages which support our small businesses across the country. These financial packages encourages people to create new businesses and to expand their existing businesses. To you, the entrepreneur, please remember that it's important to reinvest in your business, for that is the only way your business will grow. Let us be creative. It is important that your business stands out. You should invest not only your profit, but most importantly, your time. It is important that you are committed to your business. You should be the first in and the last out.
Young business owners were challenged to revive the Small Business Association as it would provide more opportunities for entrepreneurs.
The revival of the Small Business Association should be a priority for existing and new small business owners. This association will be a voice for the small businesses, but more importantly, will provide guidance to the government and its membership. The Small Business Unit is currently carrying out a consultation on the Small Business Bill. As small business owners, you should participate in these consultations. Your input is vital to the success of this bill. I urge small business owners to have and maintain proper records. Register and file with the Dominica Social Security and the Inland Revenue. This is crucial to measure the performance of your business. The information will place you in a better position to secure financing.
Entrepreneurs were advised that having their business in good financial standing will reap other benefits for their enterprise.
This year, the government introduced its entrepreneurship visa program, whereby you could receive a direct investment in your business. For you to take advantage of this opportunity, you must formalize your business operations.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. We're in this together. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD. All for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
To end the news, the headlines again. The review of Dominica's laws now complete. Calls for the reorientation of the primary healthcare system. And 13 reported murders for the year so far. Feel free to access our past newscasts on our YouTube channel. On behalf of the entire production team, I am Andrea Louis. And to all of our viewers around the world, thank you so much for watching. Join us tomorrow.